Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of Anno 1800. My name is Oak and today we're going to be continuing our journey in Anno 1800 to become the most powerful company in the whole game. Today we are going to focus on creating our first ship, together with creating our first trade route with Worm's Way. We're going to sell some soap. And we're also going to focus on just expanding our industry and settling a second island. So please enjoy the video. So let's get started. Let's see, so we have a iron mine running. Let's see what it was again. Yeah, that's it. So we have some iron ore coming in from here, being delivered to the furnace, and then delivering here. The only thing we do not have yet is charcoal, so let's get that first. We don't technically need it yet, but it is fine for now. Our first priority should be to actually increase our worker population. So I say we start with that one. So let's see, what do they need to be happy? They need more pork and bread and soap. Pork, bread and soap. So we already have sausages, I believe. Where did we build that one again? We built it over here, I believe. Somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is, slaughterhouse. So a silo adds about 1.5 times more output than a normal animal farm. And we also need bread, because the silos need grain, so I'm thinking we can do something with that. Let's first build these so we have enough farmers. 2,000.
Beautiful friendship cake.
No, we cannot afford that, I'm sorry.
How unexpected.
How unexpected. Yeah, I know. Can we produce soap? Because then we get more workers, and with more workers we get more money? We can. Alright, let's do that.
Is the belt running faster than usual?
Let's see. Not the most beautiful farm, but it should be alright. No, I don't want to build it immediately. No. Alright, we are in some money problems right now. So I am going to actually start selling some stuff. Let's see. Let's start selling some sales. It sucks that we accidentally built it. That wasn't what I wanted to happen.
Flagship ready for orders.
That is not good. That is not good at all. So what are we actually losing our money from? Furnaces. Okay, let's turn off these.
Taking a break, like you said we could.
These buildings over here. For now, so we get more money in. Okay, so what happened is I accidentally built them.
Fields might help.
Accidentally built them, which meant I had to spend a lot of money.
Time for a nap in the hay.
Which I did not want to happen at all. So let's see, how much do we need to build? 8.
New orders?
Alright, let's send this one back. And we also need more steel, and I accidentally put every single steel beam on this ship that we have, on our flagship, to colonize another island, to settle on another island. So we need to hit the brakes a little bit and get ourselves sorted out, because right now we are close to bankruptcy. We are making money now because I disabled a lot of buildings. But yeah, it shouldn't have happened, and it's also going to put us back quite a significant amount, I am afraid. So yeah, but setbacks happen. It doesn't matter. We will be alright in the end, don't you worry. So I hope you guys enjoy this type of stuff. Again, I know for my channel this is something different, but I am looking to expand in more other games as well. So again, if you enjoy, please let me know. Okay, let's see. Are we almost here? We are. How much money do we need exactly? Because I need the rendering work. Okay, we do have enough money for that right now, and we need 500, so we need 1,000, and we need 8 steel beams. So that means we will have 7, and I believe we have some steel beams left. Yeah, we have. All right.
Flagship ready for
That
orders.
is dandy. Let's see, we need 8 here. So let's see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we are. That should be enough. Let's go back here to settle this island before it gets nicked. So we can build this one, which I'm going to do. Pause it for now,
For all seasons.
and then wait till we have 500 for our soap factory. And then we should be back in business, because then we should get more workers, which mean more taxes, which mean more money, so we can actually continue our little
What
adventure.
brings you here, Master?
Boom. Alright, so let's open this one,
Sam's.
When do we
and
start
then
again?
we can start constructing some soap, get more money, etc. Alright, that is cool, dandy, coolio, great. Alright. Let's see. It's a waiting game now, I believe, because we need to get the ships, the soap, rolling. Let's fast forward time. So any minute now we should see our workforce increasing, hopefully. So they are producing something right now. There is our first soap, and we should, when it's delivered, we should see an increase in our workforce. Any second now. They're getting soap. Yeah, it is increasing, and our capital is as well. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not seeing it yet, but there we are. There it is. Alrighty then. That should be fine. So our next priority should be grain and bread.
Healthy, honest protest.
So
If
we get
some
even more
silver
workers and even more money.
stiffs want to deny us that, we'll take them shiny spoons.
Alright, let's build this one. And let's build this one. We cannot build that one. We cannot build that one because we do not have enough steel. And we can create steel if we want to. But for that we need a lot of workers and a lot of money, which we do not have at the moment. Maybe we can. We kind of can. Let's just get that up and running so we can actually build it when we want to. Let's build a few more houses. So the reason why I can build this one is because we do not have enough steel. And I cannot spare any more steel from our colony ship or our flagship that is settling right here. Because I want to settle this as soon as possible, because we need beer, and for beer we need hops, and this island has hops, and we do not have hops on our main island. But I cannot settle this one yet because we do not have enough money. Because we need 2,500 and we currently have 2,000. But we should get there any second now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this waiting game. I hope you guys enjoyed the waiting. I'm sorry about that. I kind of went too fast in this game. Like I said earlier, I believe it is a very interesting game because if you go too fast, you get stuck, like I am right now, and if you go too slow, you... So yeah, it is very hard to balance it, but it should be manageable. So I believe we can build it now. Let's do that right now. Boom. We have it. Alright, let's bring you back to right here. Alright, so now we have a island with hops fertility. For now I won't do anything with it yet. I'm going to do that later. Why I'm not doing anything with it right now is because I do not have enough money for it. So we'll come back to that later. Alright, so farms actually, or
I want
silos
to
I
look
mean.
after everyone.
Oh, we got a gift from Jurgensen. That,
Spread some happiness with it.
and I also got from George Smith. Alright, I'm not complaining. That's actually pretty good. So that means we can do some more stuff right now. So I believe we are producing some steel beams, which is pretty good. So I am going to actually now then start constructing some bread
Breath of fresh air living here.
things, but for that we need more workers. So let's first build some more city blocks, like so, because we need more farmers. Because farmers, if you like it or not, are the backbone of our economy, which is true for a lot of real-life countries as well, of course. Without, you know, going too
Every
political
rose has its
about it.
thorns.
So are we actually producing enough stuff? Now that we have so much farmers, let's see. No, we are not producing enough fish. We're probably gonna need more schnapps soon and more work clothes. So we need a lot more of everything. So let's first create another fishing harbor thingy, like so. And there we are. And we need more work clothes, but I'm not going to build more sheep farm. I'm going to build more. Yeah, man, we need those grain farms running. So let's just do that. Let's just build one for now, and then later on convert it to, or like add another one for our bread production. Let's build it over here. I hope it can reach the warehouse. It can, that's great. Like so. Alright, so we have wheat right now, and then we can produce some more thingies. So the thing is with silos, like I said earlier, it increases productivity of a farm by around 266%, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just make that 2.5 for easy conversion. So that means that we can actually, with these two farms now increased, we can actually, if I'm not mistaken, we can place 5 weaveries, or like clothes factories, to make clothes, if I'm not mistaken. Let me think about it for a second. 2.5, 2 times 5, yeah, that's 5. So we can actually build 3 more, which will actually solve our issue for now. But for now, let's just add 1, and then that one, and later on we can add more and more, but for now this should be already. Alright, let's see. So we should be good with clothes very soon. We are still good, by the way, but you know, it's getting up there. And we have our first grain farm, which is pretty nice. So we have a quest actually for a pig's farm. So maybe we can just do that one as well. So I believe it was 1 pig's farm for 1 sausage factory, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. So let's just build it right now, like so. Can we build it right there? We can. That is great. but we need more wood for it, so let's just speed up time for now. And we are almost there.
It's all prepared.
We got newspaper.
We have taken to calling you the Master, among many other complimentary monikers.
Yeah, you can publish that, don't you worry. So that means that we can... Let's see, that means that we can build 2 more
Good shot.
or 1
Governor's
more
here.
slaughterhouse. So let's do that like so. And it should be delivered anytime soon. So I'm not sure exactly how much one grain farm can actually give to how many silos. I'm not really sure what the conversion rate is there. So the processing time is 5 minutes. And here's 1 minute. And then he produces 1. So 1 minute means we can feed
Turn to factory work. Hands
5
mangled in
silos
machines.
with
I'll
1
stick with me sci-fi.
grain farm. Alright, good to know. Again, if I'm not mistaken, of course, if you are smarter than me, then you can probably figure out that it's maybe not true, but I believe it's true. And I'm not going to bother with, you know, the 266%, because then you will have to scale up quite significantly to be 100% efficient, which I'm not going to do right now, maybe later, but not right now. Alright, so we are missing some workers. Not much though. And I think we can just promote it like so, and then we will be out of that issue. And we cannot promote it here because the market is too far away.
You're flourishing.
That makes sense because we do not have a connection right here. Because if I place it right here, I think we should be fine.
Proper job.
Yeah, we should be. So otherwise they had to go through here, and then it would be more, you know, longer way around. So I need to make sure to add these little intersections to be able to actually reach everything. Okay, so we're making some money again. We are actually producing enough food resources and needs, I believe. Let's check. We are producing enough fish. We are producing enough schnapps. We are producing enough clothes. We are producing enough sausages. It still needs to warm up. We need bread and we need beer. Pretty soon, actually. So what do we need exactly for beer again? Oh yeah, we need grain, we need malt house, we need a hop farm, and we need a brewery. So this island does not have fertility for grain. It does, so we can actually produce everything right here. But we need workers, right? Yeah, we do. So there are 2 ways, trains of thought to have here. We can produce all our beer on this island, but that means we need to actually upgrade all the farms to workers, which means a lot of money, a lot of investments, but it also means a lot of independency from this island, so we have more room on our temporary main island. The other thing is, if we want beer faster, we can produce the basic resources here, ship it over to our other island, our temporary main island, and there produce it. And I'm not really sure yet which option I want to go with yet, because I do really want to produce everything on this island, because otherwise my main island will be very full. So I'm thinking I'm going with that one, but that means we need to wait a little bit. But I am going to start off this island with some blueprints and, you know, get this ball rolling a little bit. So I think I'm gonna make our main city over. Am I though? No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to do that over here. Yeah, I am. Alright. Let's do it like so. And let's place like 2 or 4. Let's do 4 blocks around it. We do not have any wood on this island, I just realized, so we first need to make sure we have those things set up. So let's ship over some wood, because also this island doesn't have clay pits, I believe. No, it doesn't, which makes it not really suitable for a fully independent island, so we have to ship over some other the bricks from another island, which is alright, but it is something you rather not have. But it is something we can manage. Is everything up and running here? No, it isn't.
Wake me
Let's
up when you're ready.
do this one and then build
Thought machines had stole me job.
this one. There you are. So we have a full working soap factory, I believe. We have. And we can actually start selling soap maybe. But let's for now focus on actually building a ship. So I want to get ships, not only for exploration, but I also want ships for trade. Because I want to start trading with this fella over here. Because he actually buys soap at a ridiculously good price. And because we are producing more soap than we need right now, I can easily sell them to him. And I also want to do this with potatoes, maybe later on. But I am kind of reluctant maybe to it. Maybe, let's see. Let's see. So this island produces potato fertile. So maybe we can create a little. Maybe we can create a little potato farmstead here, and just have a short route here and just rake in some money really fast. But that's something for the future. So we need more wood.
We're taking every care.
It is not 100% efficient anymore. That makes sense. What if I put you right here? You are. You're still efficient. You are. You are. And you are. Okay. We're gonna need a lot of wood.
Attention to the Admiral.
Let's trade here. So we can actually build some stuff. So let's build a road. Our farmers. With, of course, our good and trusted lumber. Like so. And for that we need more workers, because I also need a fishery. I can build it like so. We need a lot more workers, but we will get them when their needs are being met, because we are producing some fish and we don't have... Ooh, we need more wood. So let's close this one and let's close this one and let them focus on these ones first. And we should be
At your service.
already. We should be already. Alright, so let's make sure we get our ship building industry going. Let's see. We have 10,000. Oh my god. And we need a lot more workers. No, we do not. We have enough workers. That is great. That is dandy. Let's stop selling these, by the way, because we're gonna need a lot of those. So let's make sure we get our soap trade running.
We've run out of gabbins.
You have run out of gabbins. Why? Oh, we need another thing. I see. I miscalculated it. So why it wasn't effective 100% is because we need 2 rendering works instead of 1. I forgot. I miscalculated. I am so sorry. So if you have a nice name for our island, this one and this one that we just settled, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can do it on the names of my subscribers or someone who comments. It is a possibility. Or you have another funny name maybe. Let me know. I am open for suggestions. Like always. So we need to have some more money in soon so we can actually afford the shipyard. And let's do that by actually getting more workers, because they rake in a lot of money for us. Like so.
New orders?
So I am actually going to, let's see, get all that soap and do our first trade manually. Yeah, notify me when you are arrived there, because then we get a lot of money really fast. How are we doing
Has grown more beautiful.
over here? We are producing some wood slowly but surely, which is good. So more workers.
I count our blessings every day.
So let's actually disable this one, because they do not actually need fish yet. So we are more effective in producing wood. So because the we are under 50 farmer population, they actually do not need fish yet. So that's why I put it off, or turned it off, the fishery. So you know, how are we doing with our competitors? They already have a church and a school. God damn. we are lacking behind, boys. They also have a church. Damn. That means they also have steel. Yeah, they have. We are lacking behind big time, except for her, for some reason. Alright. So we're not the worst. Oh, we have a big fire here. Is our fire station doing anything about it? It's kind of getting out of control, don't you think? So we can actually also almost build a school, so maybe we can do that today as well. So I mobilize more fire brigades, because there is a lot of fire here.
Attention.
Alright, so our ship is almost here. So we can trade our first batch of soap to our lovely Worm's Way prison. 3,000. That is
How is your
Flagship ready for
a
orders.
nice amount.
This
Alright.
better not be a con.
So we can almost build our shipyard, which we are definitely going to do, of course. We just need $10,000 or pounds, or it should be pounds, right? Because we are under the jurisdiction of the Queen, so should be pounds. There we are. Let's see. Let's build a schooner. Like so. We have enough workers for it. Nice.
The fire is out of control.
The fire is out of control. You don't say. Oh man. Our fire brigade is not able to actually handle it, it seems. Maybe we should build another one somewhere along the lines of here for future fires. Alright, so our first ship's almost done, which is very, very cool. So why isn't it getting... Why isn't it getting tallow? We are producing enough, right? Why is that? Am I missing something in the calculation here? 1 minute, 1 minute, 30 seconds. So 2 soap factories for 2 tallow factories and 2 pig factories. Pig farms. So why isn't this one getting tallow? This is 100%, this one is 100%. I do not understand.
Ship constructed.
There we are, our first ship. Let's immediately create a trade route. from here to there. And you should load in some soap. And you should unload here. We can get iron and we can get coal. Nah, we don't need that. Let's add our schooner there. Accept. Start your journey. So I really like the trade mechanic in this game. I think it's really cool. It gives some nice passive income. Or it's not really passive, of course, but because we are producing it. Alright, so I believe we have
Perfect.
averted
The
the
fire left ruins behind.
catastrophe of our fire brigade or fire system.
I love the fire service. They help me a lot.
Thank you very much. At least someone is happy that the fire is out. Just, I don't really... Well, I'm happy, but more of an economical sense. In an economical sense that the fires are out. I mean, of course, I care a lot about my citizens. Anyway, I don't understand. Why isn't it getting any... It is on, right?
We're on tenterhooks.
Why isn't it creating... I just don't understand why the soap factory is not getting any tallow. Oh, because I'm very stupid. Because I am just very stupid. So we... oh my god. Okay, so we need actually one. That's why I'm stupid. No, I promise, normally I am not this stupid. I promise you that. Just today I'm very stupid for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm tired. It's probably because of that one. I had a long week. Alright. Okay, so let's figure out, or not figure out, but let's build our school and then we'll end the episode right there. Because we have gone on for long enough. And I want to build a school so we get more workers,
We earned this.
we get more money. And then next episode we can focus on producing bread. Because we need that bread. Well, it's not going to be the main focus of next episode, but it is one of the goals that we will have next episode. I think that is a nice foresight. So, alright, so we have quite a lot of wood. So let's immediately use it all, like so. And then we can actually start
Wake
this
me
one
up when you're ready.
as well. So, because we're going to need it very soon. Oh, we actually already need it. So we get more farmers, more money. You know the drill. In the next episode we're also going to start producing some beer. So we will escape the worker area and then continue to the, I believe it's artisan if I'm not mistaken. And
We will be
actually,
so much stronger together.
no thank you.
Crikey.
Croaky. And we will
Well,
actually start and trying to get to the new world and start some colonies there, because I believe my competitors may be already there, but I'm not exactly sure yet if they are. So we have enough money. Let's see. Let's build it right here. Yeah, that should be fine next to the main road. That's fine. Yeah, let's actually build it like that. It's more beautiful. And then build. There you are. Then it should be more workers, more money as well. There we are. We're growing our workforce. That is great. Alright. So, if you like this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, you know the whole shebang. If you have any nice names for the cities or the islands, I mean, and maybe even for the ships, because I believe we can rename them as well.
Flagship
If I'm
awaiting
not mistaken,
instructions.
we can. Yeah, we can. Please let me know if you want your name. I will put your name in. If you have another nice, funny name or just a very appropriate name, please let me know. And please let me know as well if you like this type of video. I'm not really sure. I am going to make more of those, but maybe in a different format. I'm going to be playing more Anno. I'm going to be playing more Prehistoric Kingdom, of course. And I have some other games as well, which I hope you will like. So please let me know. And for now, I will leave you guys until the next time. Bye bye.